The mole, right at the top of the circus. He's been there for years.
The spy game has changed. It used to be a world of moles, shady briefcase exchanges, and honey traps. Now, it's a world of blanket surveillance across pretty much the entire planet. Through little more than a tap on the world's internet and phone communication lines, some help from willing internet service providers, and massive storage facilities that could be capable of holding 1 billion phone calls a day. We're reminded of this thanks to more revelations from Edward Snowden, who's released documents showing that the United States is engaging in rampant spying on key allies around the world, particularly the European Union. As The Guardian reports, one document lists 38 embassies and missions, describing them as targets. It details an extraordinary range of spying methods used against each target, from bugs implanted in electronic communications gear, to taps into cables, to the collection of transmissions with specialized antenna. Along with traditional ideological adversaries in sensitive Middle Eastern countries, the list of targets includes the EU missions and the French, Italian, and Greek embassies, as well as a number of other American allies, including Japan, Mexico, South Korea, India, and Turkey. Now, it's alleged that the NSA bugged EU offices in Washington, D.C., at the UN, and in Brussels. You see, with new technology, spying has become a lot easier. Think of everything that went into setting up a spy, say, at the German embassy during World War II. The planning, the training, the buy-offs, the human lives put at risk if the mission gets exposed, the fear of being crossed by a double agent, a world of constant paranoia. This is now the stuff of Hollywood. The real spy game today is just a tech geek at the NSA listening to everything. You don't even need to install a secret hidden camera anymore. You can just tap into the computer cameras that the embassy staff have bought for themselves. You want to know what makes a certain ambassador tick to eventually gain leverage over him and his government? Well, you no longer need an inside man to track his movements, figure out his likes and dislikes. You no longer need to send in some sort of female or male seductress to get him to spill his secrets in bed. Nope, nowadays the NSA can just look at his web history, find out what sites he logs on to frequently. Oh, he likes going on chat roulette? Well, I'm sure that could be exploited for something. Thanks to technology, there are no limits to this spy game anymore. It's as vast as the intercepting and storage capabilities allow it to be. But just because the technology allows the United States, the wealthiest and mightiest superpower on the planet, to spy on everyone else on the planet, from allies to enemies, should we do it? Can this still be considered legitimate spying in our nation's best interests, or is this something else altogether? Something that's only been addressed in dystopic science fiction novels and not international statutes. Yes, the old-school spy game with all its limitations is gone. The new spy game, created by the NSA, is here. And so far, the only limits on it are whether or not it can be kept a secret. In Washington, Sam Sachs, RT.